찰싹찰싹이나 해. 아까는 아까고 지금은 지금이고. 그걸 모르니까 맞아야 되는 거 알았어. 씨. 가면 쓰고 있는 거 진짜 진짜 악당 그 자체네. 방송 켰는데 방송으로는 안 들어와도 돼. 저기 디스코드로 띄웠으니까. 진짜로 수업이다. 근데 웬 놈이 저기 기숙사에서 자질 않고 여기 앉아가지고 이 모습 하고서 앉아있으면은 애들이 무슨 생각을 할까? 쥐새끼인가 알아? 쥐새끼인가 라고 생각할 것 같은데. 밑자루가 없는데요? 교수님? 알바 아니야? 난 슬리덴이야.
Your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our
슬리덴이 그랬지. 아 이게 뭐냐? 스네이프가 그랬지. 스네이프.
How to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
혼자 눈에 존나 띄네
For those
진짜.
who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
법이라고 말을 해.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're
운전면허 연습할 때
grab
생각나네.
yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
This'll
take
take some
care.
getting used to.
The brooms are school
Wish
property.
I had my own broom.
I want them returned in one piece.
우효.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
아바다 케다브라 언제 배우나요?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
네, 이 맛이지. 빨리
Nice day for a fly.
진짜로 사러 가야겠다.
Made it.
굿바이.
Did anyone else see that?
The old boathouse. Now, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
What a view!
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
이제 좀 왔다 갔다 할 때 좀 편하게.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Shit.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
해내야지 멍청함. 이렇게 기본적인 움직임 못 해가지고 어떡하려고.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
뭔데? 경주? 경주라면 환영하지.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
어떻게 수업마다 사고뭉치 하나씩 있냐?
We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton.
사고뭉치.
Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape
포션 수업
from
때는
class?
웬 놈이 이상한 거 만들다가 날라가고.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Love. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
오르락내리락 해 이놈이.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
것들이 패치했다더니만 프레임 드랍은 여전한데.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
근데 뭐 잠깐 생기는 프레임 드랍이니까 뭐.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
저한테 말 걸지 마시죠.
Oh, hello,
아바다케다브라 맞고 싶지
Professor. We
않으면.
were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
꼰대네.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
일본 쪽 같은데. 아까 뭐 도요토미 어쩌고저쩌고 팀
Sorry
얘기한
about
거.
that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
히데요시 말고 도요팀이 뭔 팀 퀴디치 팀이 얘기하더라고.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
진짜로 없으면서 하늘에서 어떻게 지켜봐. 말이 되는 소리를 해야지. 일단 호그스미드로 갑시다. 훌리불꽃을 왜 사용 불가야?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
난 사실 격투 챌린지, 격투 하는 게 제일 재밌었는데. 격투가 아니라 결투. 너무 빨리 끝나가지고 아쉬워. 저주 배우고 나서 학생들 상대로 썼으면 재밌었을 텐데. 아쉽지만, 역시 저주는 악인한테 써야지.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
About our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
허허,
I know
금기된
a discreet place
주문이라.
near there.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional
아,
both in
보여주긴 해요,
quality
일단.
and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets.
어허,
I can fly safely
범죄자들.
almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
일단은 판매할 거부터 좀
What are we looking
판매하고.
for today? Nice doing business with you.
정신병원 가면 아깝다. 성능이 떨어졌다. 쓰고 싶은데 성능이 떨어져서 팔아야 돼.
Thanks for stopping by.
와우. 와우. 이걸 쓸까, 이걸 쓸까. 이게 더 좋은 것 같긴 한데, 이게. 이건 너무 약간 중2병 같고. 이게 좋다.
What are we looking for today?
진짜로 싸네. 불같은 성품의 사람들에게 잘 맞는 빗자루입니다.
That item is of the highest quality.
저는 불 같은 성지머리가 아닌데요. 본인이죠, 그거는.
That item is of the highest quality.
내 맘에 들어.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
아니면 여기를 쫓아올 줄 알아요.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some
하나놓고는
enhancement.
업그레이드 얘기한다고?
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time
결과
trial
기대해
should be a
봅니다.
bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's
그 전에
time, be sure to...
이 상자는 내가 털어 간다.
corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you
이것도
can
내가
focus
털어간다.
on your studies.
우효!
Away from prying eyes and distractions.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue any. I'm as well.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
어차피 한 번은 가야 되니까 가는
Fatima
김에
Wang
돈도
ordered a
좀
few
벌고.
invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day. One never knows when
마을 바깥으로 나가가지고 빗자루 타면 딱 될 것 같은데.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
우효. 아, 빗자루를 타도 근데 오래 걸리는 거는 왜 안 가지네. 하물 빗자루가 없었으면은 와 시금치하다. 오픈월드의 단점이라고 해야 되나? 이런 것들이 확실히 이기는. 지역도 넓고 뭐 볼 것도 많고 막 할 것도 많고 뭐 이렇다고 하는데 어쨌든 간에 결과적으로는 그거라서 이동하는 시간을 잡아먹고 이동하면서 그게 뭐랄까 중간중간에 뭐가 이렇게 알차게 차있냐라고 하면 또 그것도 아니라가지고 그런 의미에서 폴아웃이나 이런 것들이 확실히 요소에 좀 알차게 박아놨는 지루할 틈이 없이. 지루할 게임을 하는 데는 지루할 틈이 없다라는 거는 정말 중요한 거라. 이렇게 만들기가 쉽지 않다는 걸 또 사람들이 깨닫게 됐고 다른 거랑 비교하면서 아 그게 잘 만든 거였구나. 비켜!
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
남의 집 털어가기.
Accio. Revelio.
Always lick that Pippin.
뭐야 이거?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Should have been here by now.
Revelio.
하하 자물쇠 따는 거를 배워와야 되는데 빨리 그래야지 온갖 곳을 다 털어버릴 수가
Always
있는데.
lick that Pippin.
피피 도착이요.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
아 조용히 하고 가져가긴 해요.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to
아이
cheat his customers.
약을 주문해서
He
약이나
wanted
가져가.
to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
싫은데?
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
넌 나중에 아바다케다브라 할 때 두고 보자. 배우고 나면. 그래서 이게 망게임이라는 거야. 레전드를 때릴 순 있잖아. 근데 OT 먹어야 돼.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Chips in the hat, if you please.
팁을 10원이나 줘야 한다고? 쳤어. 피 같은 돈을. 자, 어쨌든 블루는 뚫어놨으니까 호그스미드에 가서 사실 돈이 그렇게 막 궁한 편은 아니라 가지고 또 막 뭐랄까 다른 이제 서버 컨텐츠라고 해야 되나 그런 것들을 막 존나 한다면 돈이 궁하겠지만 그런 것도 아니지라 지금 메인 퀘를 또 해보러 일단 금지된 마법 수련이 가장 궁금하니까 그걸 좀 찾아가야겠다. 역시 슬리데린이 오길 잘했어. 내가 원하는 게 있을 줄 알았지.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
야, 돈 내놔.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
돈 내놔.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work.
방금 전에 안 힘들었어요라고 했는데
I like
추가
additional fee.
존나 힘든 일 중에 추가 돈 달라고.
That's for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
세세자라
Best of
보소.
luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
나 웃기네 진짜. 세바스찬 만나기.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
해리포터 세계관에서 저주 마법은 이게 말 그대로 저주를 쏜다고 해서 쏠 수 있는 게 아니라 정말 내가 상대를 정말 그 갖은 고통 속에 밀어넣고 싶다라는 그 강력한 마음을 통해서 발동이 되는 거라 그냥 아바다 케다브라 쓴다고 해가지고 되는 마법은 아닌데 그래가지고 영화에서도 주인공이 그때 보라고 고문 마법을 발동했을 때도 너는 그런 거 써본 적이 없구나 하면서 대놓고 조롱당했고 저주 마법 써본 적 없지 이러면서. 왔구만. 하지만 나는 뭐다? 나는 악인들을 교육하겠다는 그 마음이 강렬하기 때문에 쓸 수 있다.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
뛰어가. 씨. 빠져가지고. 뭐야? 친구는 안 들어가고 나 혼자 들어가?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play Godstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. So I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you,
Revelio.
I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this with me. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. He used to sneak in here almost daily. He'd never been caught.
좋아요. 그래서 여기서 뭘 할 건지.
Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
와, 폭파 주문 작업이라.
A spell like
폭파 저주
truly
주문이라.
dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
나에게 갱생이란 없다.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
허. 조로요? 씨. 배틀을 그리네.
Getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the top.
Lumos.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Confringo.
Have a go at those candelabras.
까비.
Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
아주
You'll
좋아.
get used to it. That's it. I think I've got it. Well done.
결투해보지 않을래? 와, 씨. 파괴력 봐라.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
좋아, 좋아. 여기다가 사람 하나 갖다 놓고 뭐냐, 저기 고문 신나게 해도 아무도 모르겠군.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
화가 많이 났네.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
쌍놈새끼.
Sebastian's going to get an earful about this.
눈 안 보이는 게 아니라 다리도 안 보이게 하고 싶냐? 마이크는 뜻이 아니. 이런 거는 또 눈치가 빨라요. 아무 말도 안 했어요. 자기만의 비밀로 알고 있었는데 뭐 사실 성질이 나긴 하겠지. 이건 이해해. 이해하는 건 이해하는 거고 승질나는 건 승질나는 거니까 너 나한테 찍혔어. 다음에 만날 땐 좋게는 못 만날 줄 알아.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
와우.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
무서워 보니까 무시 먼저 들어보라는 거 봐. 주인공 인성 수준. 마음에 들어. 일단 내가 살고 봐야지. 뭐가 있을 줄 알고 저기.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. No chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco.
물체를 사라지게 한다고요? 사람 다리는 안 되나요?
Evanesco to vanish certain
의자 다리나 사람 다리나 별로 다를 바 없어 보이는데.
other things here in the room. I suggest you practice
해리포터 세계관에서 마법을 쓸 때 사람의 마음적인 정신적인 부분이 중요하기 때문에 저거는 사람 다리가 아니라 이제 의자 다리다라고 생각하고 마법을 쓰면은 사람 다리도 없앨 수 있을 거란 말이야. 저주 마법도 똑같은 개념이라서. 그래가지고 그 뭐냐 저기 해리포터 나오는 악인들이 뭐였지? 아바다케다브라 같은 걸 썼을 때 얘네들은 진짜로 저 상대방을 죽여버리겠다는 생각으로 그게 꽉 찬 상태에서 마법을 써서 그 마법이 정상적으로 발현되는 거기 때문에 그걸 발동시킬 수 있다는 것만으로도 이미 인간으로서는 글러먹었다는 뜻이어서 바로 아즈카반에 너는 세상에 있어서는 안 될 존재다. 아바다케다브라라는 주문이 그 직사 마법인데 직사 마법을 발동시킬 수 있는 조건이 그 주문자가 나는 저 새끼를 어떻게 해서든 죽여버리겠어라고 마음을 아주 강렬하게 먹어야지 정상적으로 발동이 되는 거라서. 그래서 중간에 해리포터 작품에 보면은 교수가 너네들이 나한테 아바다케다브라 100방을 날려도 난 코피 하나 안 날 거라고. 왜냐면 이거는 정신적으로 쟤를 아예 죽여버리겠다는 생각을 단단하게 먹고서 써야 되는 거기 때문에 정신적인 부분이 중요한 마법이라고. 바꿔 말하면 아무한테나 아바다케다브라라고 하는 거는 얘를 죽여버릴 거예요 라는 생각을 아무렇지도 않게 하는 놈이니까 사람으로선 이미 글러버렸기 때문에 아즈카반에 보내는 거다. 이 새끼는 세상에 놔둬서 안 될 존재다. 조용히 해. 아니 아직은 안 갔지. 조용히 해. 뭐야?
레비오소. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
어디다 쓸 수 있을 것 같은데 이거는.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin! Accio.
방주제에 나한테 목욕이 필요할 거라 생각하다니 좀 불쾌하네. 건방지게 말이야. 얼마나 더러우면 씨.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
일단은 지도에 없는 쪽으로 가봅시다. 뭐라도 있겠지.
Levioso. Accio.
어이 할배.
Careful. Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
사실상 이게 완전 치트키지.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
무두질한 망토. 다 팔아야 될 용도.
You'll find items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
오, 잠깐만요. 물건이 나오게 한다고요? 만들고 싶은 물건이 하나 있긴 한데 방송에서 못 말할 거라. 그게 왜 필요해?
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's
그건 마음에
called
드네.
a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like
그러고 나서
recipes.
폭발 마법을
They
거기다
list
써야지.
the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a
아니면
potion
사라지는
station
마법 해가지고
and
엉덩이
potting
사라지게
table
하거나
from
같이 붙어
tomes and
있으니까.
scrolls in Hogsmeade.
난 물체 사라지게 한 거였어요.
Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have
월장서
enough
보이는 족도
resources
깨가지고 모아주길
I
잘했어.
see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and
진짜
conjure the
인자한
potion
그
station
선생님의
and potting
표본이다
table.
진짜.
You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
CCT를 해야 되네.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some
월장서 많아요.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
아, 이런 걸 왜 만들라는 거야?
Good work. Shall we move on?
Deke cannot believe how many.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
개조마법이요?
The spell will allow you to customize any conjured
팔다리를
item.
바꿀 수
You
있는
can
개조도 할
change
수
the
있나?
colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim at any conjured item and altering spell to customize.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many.
아이템에 색을 바꾸세요라고 하는데 색을 어떻게 바꿔요?
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
어둡고 신비로운 공간.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
빵라버 추가 방어막 맨날 얘기하던 윙가르디움 레비오사 저거네.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
조용히 너가 뭘 알아. 김유연 주제.
I cannot believe how many beasts you have here. It's no herbology, Professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
자, 오늘은 여기까지. 잠깐 좀 나갔다 와야 될 것 같아. 비슷하지.